Hello everybody, BeMetalways here. Welcome to another weekly heavy metal album review. This week I'm reviewing Cult of Luna, The Long Road North, released by Metal Blade Records on February 11th, 2022. Now, Cult of Luna is a Swedish post-metal band founded in 1998. They are known for pioneering music similar to the contemporary bands such as Neurosis and Isis. Cult of Luna have created a unique style of metal that is ambitious, epic, visceral, and drenched in emotion. In 2019, the band released a Down to Fear, which was their seventh studio album. It was the band's first album since Vertical 2013 and first new material since Mariner 2016. That was a different album because it was a collaboration with the singer Julie Christmas. All of those three albums were very well received by fans and critics. I personally did not care much for Mariner, but I really liked the other two that I mentioned. So let's see now how the new one stacks up to them. The Long Road North. From the get-go, we realized that the band's 8th studio album is big and cinematic sounding record. The almost 10-minute opener Cold Burn gets the album started and goes straight to your jugular with a dark, atmospheric, and engaging groove. The deep emotional screams, which is one of my favorite trademarks of the band, are soon to be heard. I was hooked on the first listen, 10 minutes of mid-tempo headbanging. The Silver Arc features the same energy and emotional tone as in the opening track, but here it's combined with more ambience and soundscapes in the midsection, especially of the song, but that builds up again to a very glorious heavy ending. Another very interesting track there. Then we have something very different, which is Beyond One, which is a short track and bring back some of the elements from Mariner. A female singer, Marianne Valentin, who is an acclaimed Swedish jazz vocalist, is the highlight of this melancholic piece. I went back to listen to Mariner and I really don't connect with that album for whatever reason, but I do like this song here, especially the melody and how this song bridges well into An Offering to the Wild, which is the longest song on the album with almost 13 minutes. It takes its time with the instrumental sections and building very gradually. Actually, this song features another guest, the Canadian-American saxophonist and composer Colin Stetson, and you can hear his influence, which brings a different flavor to the song. Now, Into the Night is different track altogether. It's almost like a gothic metal song, very melancholic and slow tempo, and the singer in this case, I think, is Frederick, demonstrates his abilities to sing with a clean voice from start to finish. The short instrumental Full Moon bridges us from this gothic metal track into the 10-minute title track. And after a Pink Floydian Live at Pompeii intro, as I would describe, the song explodes in the usual aggressive emotional screaming. I really enjoyed the drum work on this record, but especially on this title track. Very tribal and groovy. After another burst of screams, the song calms down and fades out. To me, that would already be a great ending for this album, but we still get another epic, the almost 12-minute long Blood Upon Stone. We don't get anything very different from the other songs, but still it's a song that works for me. In this case, it's a little bit more of the same, but the same is really good, so why not? And to really close the album is the other short song, Beyond Part 2, or version 2 actually. This was a fully opened interpretation of the song by Colin Stenson that I mentioned was featuring the other track as well. So they gave this song to two artists and let them explore their artistic instincts and came back with those two versions. I think that was pretty interesting to do. Very something different. Now, if I'm being picky here, one could argue that did we really need the last two tracks? You know, finishing with the title track and 54 minutes of music seems already quite fulfilling to me. But okay, it's not a big deal actually. And we have the 3-minute full moon. It's also questionable if this song adds a lot of value there. But other than that, not a lot to complain here. I really like this band and this album in particular. So Cult of Luna have been very productive in the last few years. The emotions and dedications of the band in those albums is undeniable. The lack of fixed structures and templates gives the album an open and honest artistic vibe to it. The music takes you to different places, from super heavy screams to beautiful melodies, melancholic moments, and ambient soundscapes. All of this combined is really appealing to me, and I like it a lot, as I said, and I'm giving it 84 out of 100, a very good album. So that's all for today. Thanks for being here, for listening, and BeMetalways.